Last week, I talked about that we need to watch out for a pullback because likely that we could experience a pullback. And that's on the previous bar. We got a rejection tail, and that is a climatic run. And I also talk about that the immediate support is at about 44. That is the 44 immediate support level is a minor level, not that meaningful, not that significant, but still it tested a few times this bar or even this bar as well. This one penetrate through. And yesterday have a back test of that bar as an access level 4400. 4400 is a level that's the price respect. Now that it actually break below 44, is still pointed to the bearish side. Short term is still pulling back. The next support level that we can expect is on this line here, about 43.20 all the way to here. This is the area. The whole area is the support area. And in terms of the price action, this two bar could be a good comparison as well. Because if we compare to this two bar, we have a slight increase of the volume yesterday. You can definitely tell here, slight increase of the volume. But in terms of the progress to the downside, or in terms of the spread, let's look at the candle spread here. This is bigger than the spread here. And in terms of the progress of the downside as well, let's hover it here. This is minus 0.43. This is minus 0.79, almost like half of the previous bar. That comes with even increasing of the supply. Means that there is a attempt to stop the down move here on this bar. This is somewhat similar to a stopping action, but still close at the low. Means that the supply actually overwhelmed the demand at the moment. But at least there is an attempt for the demand to come in on this bar. We could see a bounce back soon when we test this area 43.20 all the way to about 43.80 is an area that should provide some support, and we need to see a change of character. Means that we could probably have another push or even another push down here, and we need to see this kind of the change of character wave, which is by far the biggest wave that's in this downtrend. Until we see this change of character bar or change of character wave, then the pullback is still unfolding. That is the S&P 500. And in terms of the supply, take a look here. Here is the supply. And then the supply level is not that threatening. Even if we compare to the previous supply level like this, or even this, take a look at the supply. The supply is somewhat lower comparing to the past. This is a positive sign in terms of the current rally. If we take a look at slightly longer term view, this is still a good structure, breaking out, extensive run up, and then here's a pullback. We need to wait until the pullback settle itself and then ready for a reversal or consolidation. That is S&P. And in terms of other index, let's look at NASDAQ. Yesterday shows that NASDAQ dropped more than 1%. That's 1.3%, while S&P is about minus 0.4%, and Dow Jones is flat 0.02%. And look at Russell. The Russell 2000 up 0.2%. And in terms of the structure, Russell testing its previous resistance now become a support. This is an access level, especially if we look at here, 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 and here. Here's a good one. This is attempt to break out, reaction as a one bar, and then breakout, going up, coming back of a test. I just wonder whether we'll see some kind of the rotation into the small cap stock from here, and means that some of the small to mid cap stocks could outperform NASDAQ and also the S&P as well. We just need to watch out for that. But so far, I don't really see a lot of the small cap stocks outperform yet. But we do have one specific group, the ITB, the home building group, which showed a lot of the outperformance last week. That is a whole group that's rare because I do find a few of the stocks here and there that show outperformance. But in terms of the whole group, that is a very good sign because it tells you a lot of things. And inside that group, we already cover at least 4 or 5 times in terms of the home builders. So let's go through that stocks as well. So in terms of the bullish trade entry setup. Okay. For the NASDAQ, the next level will be somewhere around here. We just need to see how it actually react. The situation that I currently anticipate for the NASDAQ is a change of character, means that it will take some time to consolidate here because the axis zone from here, 15,200 all the way to 15,600, this is an important area, has been tested and then show rejection. Still prove that this is still an area that have a lot of the supply. People tend to take profit at this level, at this area. The best that we could anticipate right here is a shallow type of the consolidation before it will attempt to break above this resistance zone. That's NASDAQ. And for Dow Jones is attempt to break out of this trading range, but so far at a rejection at a resistance level. Right now, it's coming back to have a test of 1/2 of the range and also the previous axis level. Similar to the Russell 2000, this is the level that is testing. So if it could have a bounce up from here, then I think we could see another attempt to test the resistance level. If we could see all this unfolding as per the plan, means that it doesn't really matter if we have the consolidation ongoing, something like this, as long as we have the setups, the bullish trade entry setup in the actual stocks itself. Those are the stocks that actually outperform, which we'll go through shortly. If you want to catch my latest videos, click on the subscribe button and the bell right now so that you get instant notification once I upload my latest video. If you want to check out my online courses, go to tradeprecise.com to find out how to profit consistently from any market without using complex indicator or understanding any financial statement, no matter you are trading or investing.